Hi, I'm Javen Baker, and I am going to be starting a series, and it's going to be on this. Well, not this specifically, but this. Monsters in relation to, well, uh, D&D. Now it says Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and this is the first edition monster manual, but I'm not going to worry so much about edition or uh, rules and stat lines and things like that. What I want to talk about is why this guy is so cool. Why the red dragon is, the most bad, mean dragon you can freaking run into. I want to talk about centaurs. I want to talk about unicorns. I want to talk about trolls and owlbears and ropers. I want to talk to you about griffins, manticores, pixies, purple worms, little tiny gnomes. What's a breach gnome? Who ever heard of a breach gnome? I want to talk about giant caterpillars. I want to talk to you about gnolls. I want to talk to you about chirons. I want to talk to you about when do you use a werewolf? When do you use a beholder? What is a beholder? It's a giant eyeball, right? With a bunch of little other eyeballs. What I want you to take away from this is if you're a DM in any edition, I want you to be able to feel comfortable with knowing what a monster is, for one. What's its habitat in society like? How does it work in combat? And it'll be kind of universal between systems. Like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about specific moves, but more the mentality that they use in combat. I want you to be able to discern what monsters are related to each other, essentially. The goblins and orcs are related, are they? Depends upon the edition. I'll talk about that a little bit later on. If you're a player, hopefully that you can take a look at this and, not necessarily use it to your advantage in game, versus player character knowledge, but hopefully it'll help you with the immersion factor of Dungeons and Dragons, because that's one of the things that's hardest for DMs to nail down. So if you have an idea of what a creature is, the Dungeon Master can describe it, and it can really help you picture what's happening with this creature. And as a DM, hopefully it will help you use creatures, and I want you to be able to, spice up your encounters, like knowing that goblins sometimes ride wargs, and giant wolves in the battle, like cavalry. And hopefully this will help you, or even just be entertaining for you. But stay tuned. I'll have some awesome videos coming for you. We're gonna start probably sometime this week with goblinoids. And hopefully you enjoy the series. That's all I got.